Hi, good afternoon. My name is Elia del Carmen Gomez Alvarado, and today we are going to talk about the phonetics and phonology. When we are learning English, I believe that studying phonetics and phonology will help us a lot to try to understand the language and how to speak correctly. Teaching pronunciation is one of the most difficult tasks for us as a teacher, but I think that it's really important to try that our student, it doesn't matter the level, have to pronounce correctly because we know that a bad pronunciation may affect communication. The one thing that we can use to help of a student to try to pronounce correctly is the International Phonetic Alphabet. That will help us a lot because when we teach pronunciation, they will learn the difference between the voiced and non-voiceless consonant. Also, repetition is also a good way to help the students to learn how to pronounce some words. You know, that kind of activity, they help a lot to our students to repeat the same word or the same sentence that they have problem when they are pronouncing. Um, Practice also the syllable stress. In this case, we may emphasize when we syllable or say it in a louded, um, more loudly the word, and also the intonation and the rhythm. I think that that is the best way to pronounce. That is practicing. Encourage our student to speak in English. Having a good pronunciation will make us a student more comfortable when they are speaking English, and also it gives them confidence and security in any situation. When we are studying phonetics and phonology, to study that topic, the articulator are very important because we have to learn where we produce the sounds. Speech sounds, all the sounds are the result of the muscle contracting. So we know now that different languages use different muscle settings in the vocal tract. So in this picture, we can see the vocal tract, and that the volume and the pitch are determined by the larynx and the lungs. In this case, we can see now the larynx and also the vocal cords. So the range of the sound depending on where the folds are on the open close continuum. For example, if they are wide apart, we produce the letter P, F, or S. And the narrow glottis, we produce the H. So the position for vocal fold vibration and also is tightly closed. Learn how the respiration happen and also the voicing are really important when we are producing the sounds. For example, here in this picture we can see how the respiration happen. So we can see the inhalation and the exhalation, and the voicing happen when the vocal folds vibrates. So we can produce different invoiced sound in a number of ways according to the intensity, the frequency, and the quality. And the articulators about the larynx. So according that we produce different sound. For example, if we have the lips, so we produce the consonant P, B, or F, and the consonant M, it is the volume, and the alveolar ridge, it is the consonant P and V, and with the teeth we use the dental such as the, and the tone also, and the velar, the consonant related to the volume K and G. Another interesting topic that we learn here, it is the vowel system. We know that there are three types of vowel: the short vowel, the long vowel, and the deep tones. And here in the according to the lip position, we have different kind of sounds. If we put the lips rounded, if we put on the neutral, or we spread our lips, so we have different kind of sounds. and also the vowel production according the lyrics and the vocal cords, if they are open or closed and in front or back, so we produce that. Also we have here the cardinal vowels, and according to that we have the witness, and the witness we talk about the reduction, assimilation, and the elision. An interesting chapter that we study here, it is the consonantal system. The consonantal system, we know that is divided in voicing, the place of articulation, and the manner of articulation. Voicing, we know that there are voice and voicelet sounds. For example, voiced consonant like the Z or the V, the vocal folds vibrate. So when we produce Z, we feel here that vibrations, Z. And for voicelet sounds, and the F or the vocal air pass through to let the air pass. Here in the voicing, we use the breath, the lips, the teeth, the upper palate, and to further modify the speech. Talking about now the place of articulation, in the place of articulation, bilabial, it is divided in bilabial. For example, the letter B, so because our lips are together. Labiodental, in this case, for example, the letter V, we put our upper teeth on our lower lips, so we said V. And in the dental, we produce the sound like the th, the. In the alveolar, here we produce the letter T, D. The tip of our tongue and they are just behind the top of the teeth. So we produce the teeth, for example, thumb. And the post-alveolar, in the post-alveolar, the sound, it is like the SH. And another example that we have here is the palatal, retroflex, umbilar, and glottal. And now talking about the manner of articulation, here we have a picture where we have plosive consonant according to the place of articulation. An interesting exercise that we did was the phonemic chart. It was really good because we have the interactive chart, so we can listen how each symbol sound, so we can do it the correct phonemes, and it is a very good exercise that I'm gonna do it with my student. I guess if we are trying to do with our basic level, when they are on advanced level, it will help us a lot. Aspect of connected speech and stress, it is divided in assimilation, elision, linking, and rhythm. Assimilation, the end of the word blends into the sound the beginning of the following word. For example, we have here the word hot potato. The T in hot, it is dropped as the lip prepare for the sound for potato.
Hot potato. Hot potato.
The elision, it is the omission of a sound in speech. For example, the word library, pronounced in rapid speech as library. The whole syllable is elid.
Library.
Library.
When I was a
When I was
boy,
a
the
boy, the
library was
my
my
favorite place.
Linking, one word is linked to the sound of the beginning of the next word, so there is a smooth connection between them. For example, R is a continuum consonant. When R is linked to another R, it is pronounced for more time than if it is linked to a different sound.
More ice.
More ice.
More rice.
More rice.
And talking about rhythm, The stressed syllables occur on regular, evenly spaced beats, even if there is more than one unstressed syllable between stressed syllables. The regular stressed syllables, according to the dictionary of the content words, are the only stressed syllables of each sentence. For example,
I
this
took a
sentence.
bus to the park.
And for the last chapter, I'm going to talk about the intonation. Intonation is the melody of music of a language, and also intonation refers to the way your voice rises and falls as you speak. For example, in the sentence, "It's raining, isn't it?" In this sentence, you are not really asking a question. You are telling the listening that it's raining, so you give your speech a telling melody. The pitch level of your voice falls and you sound if you know what you are talking about. And of course you do, so you are making a statement. But if you said, "It's raining, isn't it?" Now you are asking the person, so you give your speech an asking melody. The pitch level of your voice rises and your sound if you are asking a question. And that's all about me, and I'm going to say that this subject, it was really interesting and I really learned a lot. Thank you so much, and that's all. Bye.